Olivia Isabel Rodrigo is still remembered as the sensational child actress on the Disney Channel, and suddenly gained a massive fan following after she released her debut single, Driver's License, earlier this year. She created great singles straight after that, and finally an album in May, which is very highly acclaimed now. Olivia Rodrigo turned 18 earlier this year and threw a small party at her house that seemed fun, considering how lockdown everywhere had made it difficult to connect. Now a fan favorite even off stage, she has hit the music industry very similarly to how a young Taylor Swift jumped up on the scene many years ago. She released her album Sour in May 2021, which sent waves around the globe as her fans went berserk at the sheer maturity and talent of the young superstar. Now, before we take a look at how she spends her money, let's first look at how much she earns and what her net worth is. Income and net worth. Music is her main source of earnings, but not the only one, as she previously starred in 2 Disney shows, where she first made her name. She also played a part in a Hollywood movie before that. She earned a lot of dough from Disney, having co-starred with many big names and being the lead in another show. Her debut single, Driver's License, made a mark like crazy, and it's still creating ripples across platforms. One of the analytics workers from Spotify commented during a meeting, "Even the Spotify insiders were stunned to see the performance of a single grow, as it did with Driver's License. It has racked up more than 775 million streams on Spotify until now, and more than 215 million streams on YouTube. These platforms pay on the scale of streams and views, which makes these numbers proof of the amount of income this young artist is earning in such a short period." This brings us to her total net worth, which was grossly miscalculated by many at the start of this year. Olivia Rodrigo has an estimated net worth of $4 million today. Not so bad for someone who became a superstar in one night. She has built a major brand all over the world now, with t-shirts, mugs, and keychains selling with her name. Let's take a look at how she spends these millions of dollars. How Olivia spends her money. At just 18 years old, Olivia Rodrigo is understood to be a smart spender who doesn't spend her money wastefully. She has been mostly making the big expenditures for a year now, so let's see what these are. Owning her first house. There aren't many 18-year-olds who could buy a house for themselves with their own money. But then Rodrigo isn't a mere mortal, is she? The teenage sensation was in her senior year at school when she decided to move out of her parents' house and buy a place of her own. People forget that she is still just 18, and recently, in an interview, she confessed that she isn't sure whether she lives alone or with her parents, as they both stay at each other's houses very often. Traveling around the world. Rodrigo rose to fame during the tough periods of the COVID pandemic, which restricted her spending on traveling around the globe. But her die-hard fans know exactly how much she loves to travel across countries, whether it is for work or pleasure. Avid followers of her social media keep getting updated about her hectic, yet exciting travel schedule as she keeps posting about her whereabouts. Skincare routine and partnership with Vogue. Rodrigo recently paired up with Vogue and shared her skincare routine with all her fans. The followers went crazy, as she is known to be insanely pretty, and she is, as everyone was looking forward to following her skincare routine. Even as she may not be spending big bucks on this, it certainly seems to be working perfectly on her. Fashion and accessories. The teenage songwriter loves to experiment with new and different fashion statements, which her followers absolutely adore. Not afraid to choose something different from the normal, Rodrigo has a bold sense of fashion and loves accessorizing. She posts quite a few snippets of her trying on new clothes and no doubt spends a share on it. Making use of her driver's license. Last of all, she has her own car and driver's license, in which she can be seen posing for pictures on a few occasions. She even posted a picture saying she finally got her driver's license and has been spotted in her car quite a few times. Olivia likes to maintain the vehicle herself and spends her share on modifications. All in all, Olivia Rodrigo is extremely rich for her tender age, but she spends her money quite responsibly. She doesn't splurge too much on any one aspect of her life, which is great to see from such a young superstar. She is here to only grow even more. This is it for this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.